Dale, just because it's wintertime and the leaves aren't on the trees and on the plants, doesn't mean that Booner Builder is not going to be absorbed by these plants, is it?
No, it's actually specially formulated to get into the roots of the plant and open up the cellular structure and move more nutrients and have a healthier root system.
People don't stop going out into the woods just because it's the wintertime. Right now it's January here in Northeast Ohio. We've got a little bit of a thaw. Guys are out shed hunting. What better product to get out there with the Booner Builder to just keep your wildlife in one area? Explain how you've been just keeping them right here. We have deer tracks all around us.
Right. Well, a lot of it is you got all the different food sources. They're using all the different seasons of the year. Some of it they use multiple seasons. Some of it's just seasonal plants. So as you're going out there, you see the May-apples starting to come up. Give them just a little shot. You only have to give them one shot, maybe two to finish them off. You know, if you miss some the first time through, just get some to sprinkle onto the leaves and keep moving.
And one of the biggest parts of Booner Builder is that you get to build browse routes. You get to route deer where you want them. Tell us a little bit about how that works. Tell us about why the deer want to eat the plants we've sprayed.
Well, it's actually allowing the plants to move a lot more plant nutrients. So the plants are producing more sugar. It's got a higher quality root system, and it's actually gives more frost survivability on the buds on your apple trees, on the nut trees. So it's actually making a better nut, higher quality nut.
Well, I know one of our guys from our television show, Jeremy Kelch, he took one of these browse routes and pulled a magnificent West Virginia buck in. We're actually going to cut to that right now. Let's go to Jeremy Kelch's hunt where he's going to show you that all you got to do is make a browse route and the bucks will follow it.
Yes, baby. The buck I've been dreaming of all summer long. My dad behind the camera, he said it was a little bit of trees, but that's the biggest West Virginia buck I've ever seen. He is huge.
He's not the widest deer I've ever killed, but man, does he have tines. His back tine is probably 10 inches long. His G3, this one on this side's pushing 10 inches long. He's got a little 9th point here. If you can see, he's got a kicker off his G2 on this side. He's had another one starting. He broke a little piece of it off. But on the other side is what I really like. He's got one started here. He broke it off, unfortunately, and then he's got another sticker here. Good mass for a West Virginia buck. You can see where he's been rubbing the trees. I'll probably go a long time before I kill another buck like this, but it's well worth the time and the effort.
That was a heck of a West Virginia deer for Jeremy Kelch. This thing is over 140 inches, and in West Virginia, that's a great deer.
That's a monster.
But here's what we got to teach people. The nozzle, we have to teach them how to spray correctly. You don't want to saturate plants. Tell them how you do it.
I like to just set the nozzle so it'll shoot the furthest and just rain some on it and keep moving.
You don't have to soak it down. Like he said, you just spray it high and then let it rain down just like the rain does, and you don't have to waste a whole bottle in one spot. This stuff will last you a long time.
Or if you're working on an apple tree this time of the year, hit some of the sucker branches and around the roots of the tree at the base.
So
same way on
what exactly from the plant is taken in? Is it the roots, is it the leaves, is it the stems, or is it all taken in?
It all takes it in. Roots, stem, leaf. Plant has, I forget how many receptors that'll actually pull in nutrients or expel moisture.
So the plants take in exactly what they need. It doesn't matter how much you spray. Don't overdo it. But this bottle here is going to last you several hundred yards if you're just doing a browsing route.
Yeah, well, Booner Builder too. If it's too wet out, it'll help that plant expel water.
Okay.
If it's too dry out, it'll actually help that plant pull in that dew and take it to the roots quicker. So when it's going to frost out, it'll actually pull the nutrients down, save the bud, and be able to put it back and recover.
Good deal. Well, that's this week's Booner Builder Walk and Spray moment. Hope we've taught you a little bit more about Booner Builder. We'll do it again. We'll see you next time. Thanks, Dale.
Yep. Having fun now.
Spray.
He's picking on me. We're gonna have a war going on here in a minute. It's gonna be me and Nate in the mud puddle.
We'll roll around. 3, 2,
I hope you're good.
spray.